and Vader did stand in at the last second, so they've got no reserve time to work with. So not only are they a player behind, not only did they have a rough series against Execration last time, they've also got less time to think in the draft. I love that Snapfire ban. I think that's really good. Protect the Phoenix.
Well, who was it who played? Ooh, Earth Spirit, and that could be mid again.
I think it's more likely to be mid now that they see the Void Spirit matchup as well. I think Earth Spirit does fine in that lane.
Witch Doctor, first time he's made an appearance in this region, I think.
If this is a Clock 3 and a Phoenix 4, I really hate this Witch Doctor pick. Unless they pick some position 1 that can actually kill in the laning stage. If it's something like a Spectre, I'd be really sad. But if the Witch Doctor ever gets out of position, especially up until like level 3, I think he just dies every single time. Yeah, so they're going to play Clock 3, Phoenix 5, Rubik 4, I think, and then put the Earth Spirit mid. And these heroes still have no cooldowns to work with, right? Like, they're going to be fighting non-stop. I don't know necessarily why they value the Rubik so highly here. Like, the Lift Initiation is really good against the Void Spirit for good catch. The Steals are okay against all 3 of these heroes, but I would have thought they would have looked to have picked like a different 5, potentially, with Save. Yeah, and this joke pick's really good because it's all magic damage at the moment. And now they actually have the kill hero with the Witch Doctor that I was talking about. What do they do to deal with the Jug right now? That's actually such a good pick by Reality Rift. Because it kills the egg as well with Spin.
You'd probably need a Halberd, hero, right? Someone who but
even then, though,
because you need a safe laner right now, right?
I think Void's a good ban by Reality Rift. I think the Void with the Phoenix and stuff especially feels really good here. It gives them the team fight. And the other thing they could do is pick something really mobile, potentially. Because they don't have great lockdown on Reality Rift. It's kind of like Cask isn't reliable. Avalanche isn't massively reliable.
Especially if it ends up being a slow blink timing.
10 seconds remaining.
Something like Sven could be okay, and Skem did play that before. Where the armor is really strong against the Jug with the War Cry.
Yeah. I think
and you buy a BKB as well. So
they've allowed you to have this Void. I wouldn't be disappointed if they took Void or Sven.
I think Void's better. But maybe they're worried they need something that can fight and come online with their lineup a little bit quicker than Void. So that's why something like Sven is so good, because at like that 15-minute mark when you get maybe Echo Saber, Mask of Madness or whatever, you can just fight and then you work towards that BKB. Something like Ursa could be okay as well, I think. Yeah, the Venerban makes me think Ursa's more likely. The Ursa or the Void. Void looks less appealing in the lane, but I still think it's good for the game overall.
Remaining.
I like that Beastmaster pick.
It's really good. It gives them good vision control as well of the map, which is nice. So their lineup is kind of more pick-off based with like the Roar, the Avalanche, Toss. Even the Void Spirit things is really good at getting pick-offs. So with the vision control they have over the map with the Hawk, they should be able to find the openings for the pick-offs. Ooh, okay. There's the mobile hero though.
Yeah, but their lockdown's a little bit better now at this point, right?
It is, but it's still a good PL game, I think. They don't have great ways of clearing illusions.
So Sam H will be on that Clockwork, by the way.
Yeah.
So he'll be in the 3 there. 1 UL on the 4 Phoenix. Play hard on the...
It's 4 Rubik,
oh, sorry,
5
4
Phoenix.
Rubik. Excuse me.
Play hard's the 4.
1 UL is the 5. Skim on the Phantom Lancer, Yopaj on that Earth Spirit, which we kind of saw coming. He's played it there before. We actually spoke about it already in this draft, before he had picked it up.
That hero is deceptively tanky as well. I'll be honest, I think it's still a really good Jug game. It's this kind of game where you can play really aggressive on the map. because when he has that spin up, yes, they can cancel TPs and whatnot, but if he pops spin, especially if he gets the spin talents, I think he's really strong. Honestly, could go for the Radiance build as well this game, which I know is a bit of a meme, but I think he's more likely to go Drums Mjolnir or something.
So we'll see what he goes for in terms of the build. But
I
they've
just
got
think the
that.
Radiance Jug build this game could be really interesting. You know, with the magic damage stuff and whatnot. That is a Beastmaster win rate. Holy crap.
35 and 8. Wow. Jesus.
Yeah, okay, I'm all in. Dive side.
Wow. All
Reality Rift are
in.
going to win. On that
All
Beastmaster
in.
win rate, how do you bet against him? They have the attack speed aura for the egg as well. How do you bet against that win rate? It's unbelievable.
Damn. That's pretty nuts. You heard it here first, folks. Mo all in. If you want to go all in with him, you can press 1 in the chat. If you were going to go Neon Esports, though, you can press 2 in the chat. And again, if you would, you know, hate to hear more chat interaction, you could press 3, but it's not going to work. So, hopefully we get to see some chat interaction. We love interacting with you guys. We love talking with you.
Yeah, okay, so I want you all to summarize the draft in 10 words.
Or less. Not exactly 10
And
words. What is the man?
So, summarize the draft in 10 words and then put a full stop and then say who you think is going to win. Because I don't know anything, really. I just make it up as I go along. And this is how I actually learn Dota. I look to Twitch chat because Twitch chat is so smart. And they never get anything wrong.
Ever.
It's full of intelligent people like yourselves.
Exactly.
And they're always so positive, Beacop.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever heard a bad word said from Twitch chat.
Not once ever.
They are the light of the Dota community.
Wow. I feel like this would go under pandering, maybe? Which when I was a young lad, back in the day, I thought pandering was meant about panda bears.
Maybe it does.
It was just a thought. You know?
Is this a master tier Rubik? Oh, he's level 21.
No,
Okay.
not a master.
It's not
tier
master
Rubik.
tier. Oh, yeah, because master tier is purple, isn't it?
Yeah, come on, Mo. Don't even know your tier ranks.
Dude,
Do you
I'm
not have
level
one over
18.
Level 5?
I'm level 18 Rubik. Hello. This guy's on my vibe.
Yeah. I can see it. So let's see. Are they going to match up anywhere specific? At all?
I think it's standard lanes really. There's nothing crazy. I don't think. Again, I will say though this Witch Doctor has to be really careful with his positioning in the early levels,
30
especially at level
seconds
2 when you get
left.
battery assault and cogs. Clockwork can just run you down. He has a high natural movement speed, 315 on the Clockwork, and only 300 on the Witch Doctor. So, gotta be ever so careful.
No.
Maledict spin is really strong as well, but not at level 1. Level 2 Maledict with spin and level 2 spin is really good. So they have to play this lane really well at the start on Neon, otherwise I think they're going to fall behind when those levels come online.
And they could make it happen. They went Fade Bolt level 1. Maybe if you get like Fade Bolt or Telekinesis into the Battery Assault. Like that Battery Assault forces out a cask. That's about it. Get another pause.
Nope. Loss of the packet variety.
I thought maybe they were having technical difficulties. I was very nervous. I was driving back home, getting ready to come cast the game, and we had a storm today.
Oh no.
Full tree down outside my house. So happy it didn't take the power lines with it.
Yeah, that would have been a disaster.
Yeah, I would have been very frustrated. But I was happy. It didn't take away power from my house, luckily enough. You know, usually a tree across the street has taken power lines with it, but I guess I got lucky.
No. I'm gonna have to message my private agent, the tree. Didn't do his job.
Yeah, you would have had to have what? Woken up Nomad?
All I wanted to do was my play-by-play casting again.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were.
Yeah.
So, for all you folks who don't know, Mo wants to get better at play-by-play casting. So, you know what? I'm actually first 5 kills. You got it. All on you.
No, you're gonna control the camera, are you? And I'm gonna do play-by-play.
Yeah, but I want to. You're gonna have to do both sides here.
I was gonna say, does that mean you're doing analysis, or am I doing that as well?
No, you're doing that as well. I'll converse with you.
Okay, right.
I'm not gonna do like the play-by-play. I'll let you grab that.
All right, here we go. I haven't done my play-by-play my voice exercises though. So
You do voice
what am I supposed to do?
exercises?
Sure. I just made it up, but yeah.
Am I supposed to be doing that?
Yeah.
Oh.
You should warm up your voice before you cast, I think.
Well, that's why I usually screw up my voice.
Oh, right, okay.
I think actually one time Moxie got really mad at me because my voice, like, I blew it out, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, yelling? It was really bad. There was like, because there was one night I was doing Chinese Dota, and I think I did Chinese Dota and like EU the same day, and I blew my voice out, and I couldn't speak, legitimately couldn't speak, and I think I asked Drop Bear, I was like, I don't know if I can cast this game, I can't speak or anything. And he's like, I'm listening to your voice and it hurts. I feel bad for you. He's like, I'm gonna find someone to cover for you. I was like, thank God.
Oh. Drop Bear, great guy.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Drop Bear. But let's go back to the point that the SEA fans probably don't know who we are. All you SEA guys in Twitch chat, they're like, who the hell are these kids? I've never seen them cast any of our beloved SEA games before. Not until this tournament.
Yeah.
We're new to the area. Please be nice.
Just moved in.
We're your new neighbors.
The last time I cast Southeast Asia was... It was one of the early majors of... I think it was the KL major I did the qualifiers of for Southeast Asia.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that with a Russian caster, Bafik. And yeah, we cast together. I think it was that event.
Yeah, I don't think I've cast SEA, I was telling you, since the JDL days. I mean, that was bloody ages ago. So, I've been really excited for the SEA games this tournament, though. I feel like a lot of the teams are so close to each other. They can all take games off each other, right? Which I think always makes a more exciting tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for me, as well, especially as a caster, it's cool to see the SEA influence on games. Because where, like, each region kind of does its own thing a little bit. And then... especially because we've not got these tournaments at the moment, which are like LANs and things, you don't get that moment where all the regions come together and they kind of influence each other again. So each region is kind of doing its own thing still a little bit here, which is I find it a big blessing that we get to cast C, because I don't get to see their influence very often, you know.
Oh, I see what you did there. It's not on purpose.
Come on, man. Don't come on. Let's not do that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, I'm done. So you gotta remember, Mo, you got the first 5 kills here.
I'm doing play-by-play, am I? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you have to do it until the kills come, though.
Alright. I can do that. Yeah. So we're gonna keep conversation, and then when the actual plays happen, you got it. I know,
I'm just gonna scream down my mic.
Look at this. Look at the pressure alacrity he's putting on Eu-VODs.
Dude, I'm feeling the pressure. Never mind him.
I'll do the analytical work right here. I think they're all going to buy Ags.
There's no TV this game,
item.
though.
Yeah, everybody gets Ags anyway. I think.
Yeah, Alacrity's actually started this lane really well, though. He's played pretty well.
Yeah, 6-1. 6-1 to start against this Earth Spirit. What did we see last game? Eu-VODs played this Earth Spirit. What was the build? Ooh, he might be in trouble mid.
Yeah, B-Cop, stop taking my job, man! What the hell? How much? It's unacceptable that you're actually doing the job that you're supposed to be doing.
And Sal also got canceled by the Resonant Pulse, by the way. So he is here with just one shared tango and a fairy fire.
You can go Blade Mail on this hero. You can go Echo Saber on this hero. I think is okay as well. Like double bracelet into. I even think sometimes Veil is okay. Depends. Oh, they're going on Battery Assault. Top the spin comes out with the Maledict though. They're going to go on to the Sam H here. VD faded. Level 1 Maledict doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but is it going to be enough? The last right click comes through from Witch Doctor. He's trying to deny himself to the neutral. So Sam H, what a fucking player. There you go.
Does that count as one of... You can't curse.
I just did. What are you gonna do?
I can't do anything about it. We'll see how Twitch chat reacts.
All right, I'm fired from my play-by-play.
It's not me who is gonna grade you. It's Twitch chat. So you'll get responses in one of 3 ways, Mo, when you're a play-by-play caster. It ranges from maybe not one of 3, maybe even more than that. It ranges from 2K caster. I'm muting my stream. That's a good one. Rap God is usually towards the top. That's reserved for people who are really actually good at this. Not me.
What? Hello?
Not me.
If I don't get Rap God in chat, I'm leaving actually.
Okay. And then there's Pog is a big one to get. And then like, can we hire somebody else? Where's so and so? Insert adding another caster here.
Yo-Patch mid is getting gone on. Oh. I tried to leave it to you there. I
was leaving it to you, but there's the rolling boulder coming through onto this Void Spirit. Hustler makes the rotation with the Avalanche as well as the toss, and it looks like Yopaj might fall, but the damage isn't there quite yet. We'll continue over to the Tier 1 tower. Hustler, he actually gets left alone as they use the telekinesis. They drop him down, play hard getting First Blood onto Alacrity as First Blood denied up top.
I have no idea why they went back in there. I think if you toss the Earth Spirit back towards the Void Spirit, they might be able to get the kill. But like I said, he's deceptively tanky. So the minute you miss that toss back, I don't think you can go anymore. Like, you just have to let him go. Especially when you know Rubik has lift up. That's pretty crazy.
Yopaj.
He's going to get the 4-minute rune as well.
Fill up that bottle. Big kill there. Yopaj, we saw him kind of like snowball out of control with this hero. There was a point like in the mid game where it felt like he wasn't doing as much, but he really did open up the arrow game.
Oh, what a sick cast.
Was it?
Yeah, he did do really well last game though, you're right. Like, he hit that point where even though he didn't have a great laning stage, he just ran at them still and killed them.
I mean, even with the support Earth Spirit, we saw how much damage you could do within that Magnetize. And, like, everything you throw away at the other team, especially if they're grouped up pretty close.
Yeah, the best thing about this top lane as well for RR is that the Witch Doctor's not taking any of the XP. So Jug's over halfway to level 5 already. And we're only 5 minutes into the game. So Nuts is taking a little bit, but Jug's getting nearly all of it by himself.
Mm-hmm.
And they get 3 bounty runes on RR, which I think is what they got last time as well. So I'm pretty sure it's 6 bounties to 2.
Yeah. 1K net worth lead you ready for Reality Rift. Pretty up there. Yopaj bottles up the bounty rune, fills up that bottle once again. He's sitting level 5, but Alacrity gets level 6 and goes after Yopaj with an Astral Step. Immediately.
Yeah. It's really important when you have your level 6 as a mid hero or a player that you, before your opponent, you pressure that advantage that you have. That's like a lot of lanes, like Queen of Pain, like Lena, for example, as well as another one. I'm going to Maledict Sam H here, but I don't know how much they can do to him. There are some heroes that Witch Doctor just absolutely destroys in the laning stage, and Clock is definitely one of them. Like at this level 3 point.
Onto Yopaj, Hustle. He'll be backed off. The rotation came in from Juan UL.
Oh, I don't know if you know Twitch chat as well. This Arcane rune on Earth Spirit actually helps his stone recharge time as well.
Interesting little tidbit there for you guys. As up towards top, Sam H getting run down. Blade Fury on top of this Clockwork with the Maledict.
Bot lane as well. He's going on the Beastmaster, but the Boar Slow is coming through.
Boulder Smash, Magnetize, used. Alacrity comes over, And they'll get the Geomagnetic Grip Downer, I believe just actually threw a Remnant right on top of KYXY. They'll get the kill onto the Beastmaster. They lose Eu-VODs. Alacrity gets the kill there, but 5 more seconds with the Magnetize won't matter as they're not going to commit any further.
See that from Alacrity? He dissimulated to the part that he knew the Earth Spirit was literally just about to roll to. That was really cool. Also, I think that first rotation by the Earth Spirit, the fact that he dies there is awful. Because this hero is so, like, snowball based in these early stages of the game. And you kind of rely on these kills to get the levels that you want to be able to play, like, especially get points in silence against the Jug and Void Spirit. But at least Rubik got some mid XP in the meantime, while Earth Spirit was away fighting.
Yeah, play hard. He's got himself close to level 6. He's actually closer to level 6 than Sam H is at the moment.
Nice. I got Rap God in chat. Right, Twitch chat, I love you, actually. You're my child. I will hold you in my arms, sweet prince.
Somebody even highlighted their comment to say Rap God.
Whoa. Yeah, that's pretty...
2 people did.
I like the guy that says anyone that doesn't type Rap God gets banned, and that's when they start highlighting it. Like, please don't ban me. Please.
I think that means you got to get another shot at this, by the way. You need like a big
right, nice,
5-on-5 team fight. I want to hear the Mo show,
right,
you know?
Okay. At some point, I'm just going to go for it, and then you just have to let me go. Let me go with the flow, okay?
Yeah, Sam H
Sam H is getting gone on. Yeah, that's... Poor guy. Good rotation by Alacrity, though. And I don't actually think they needed him, to be honest. The fact the Switch Doctor's level 5, the clock's probably going to die to just him and the Jug. And VD Faded is actually having the most free game of his life. He's going Battle Fury as well instead of this Mjolnir, which I thought he'd go for.
I actually thought he was going to go Battle Fury as I take the analytical job from you. They get the kill on a KYXY. Bottom, Hustle rotates in. I don't know if you really want to be here, Hustle. This is a bad spot for you to be in, and you're probably going to lose your life. Skem committing under the tier 1 tower will get the kill. Making the rotation, though, is VT Faded. Blade Fury, oh, wow. Very quick work there from Playhard. And VT Faded... He doesn't have Omni Slash for another 4 seconds. Won't matter. Double Astral Step to get the kill there on a Playhard. Eventually.
That roll from the Earth Spirit went just through the Aether Remnant in time before it started, like, proccing. Because that could have been a dead Earth Spirit there as well, potentially.
Oh, yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So they're converging over bottom.
Radiant's bottom tower.
What say ye, Mo? What say ye?
Here comes the Rubik. He has lift available. Oh, decides not to go for it. But this is what I mean. Like, they can catch the Jug, but when he spins, he's really difficult to kill. Watch. See you later, guys. Oh, he stole the roar.
Primal Roar. Playhard's playing amazing. VT Faded. He'll end up dead. Got a little
was I supposed to
there.
play-by-play there? I forgot.
You go for it.
Oh, crap. Oh, egg goes off. Hustle. Go on, Hustle. Attack the egg. You can do it. I believe in you with your attack speed. Oh, never mind.
Friends, let us skirmish.
Witch Doctor, top lane, pops the Death Wall with a Maledict. They're going on the PL as well. Aether Remnant comes through with the Dissimulate. Gem goes down. And the best bit about that is VT Faded tips him before he even dies. That's the massive power play.
By, bottom, KYXY hit with the Fire Spirits. They've got themselves a kill onto this Beastmaster. Omni Slash comes in, doesn't really do anything. Blade Fury, though, on top of Sam H. Gets kicked further away from this Jug, and Playhard steals Blade Fury again.
No, VT Faded, man. You can't tip Skem like that in the top lane and then get outplayed so hard. It just, it doesn't work.
Wow.
Alacrity top lane again, by the way. He's still going for the PL.
You sure you want to man fight this, Alacrity?
Yeah, he has an arcane rune as well. Like, I don't think Skem wants to do this, to be honest. He's in trouble here.
Oh, Astral Step, Dissimulate. But Doppelganger, Sunray, on to Scam. That leaves Wanuel kind of low, but here's Yo-VODs making the rotation. Geomagnetic Grip gets the silence there, and they'll get the kill onto the Void Spirit, who is playing way too far forward.
If he hits this Dissimulate there
Cast
on the PL, then it's
Maledict
fine.
on a Sam H. Hook shot, though, hits this Witch Doctor. Avalanche toss. Sam H in some trouble. Primal Roar committed, too. I don't know if that was necessary.
Maybe a little bit unnecessary, but they get the kill, right? And the best thing is now here they can start chipping away at this tier 1 as well if they really want with the boars. It's down to half HP already,
Radiant's
actually.
middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Beastmaster close by. He doesn't have Primal Roar now. Like, they know they don't have that hard lockdown.
Right, what's our next...
Asa?
Oh, hang on.
Oh my god, play art's right on it with the Blade Fury.
This Rubik's 2-1 and 6. He's actually played really well. Especially after that first play mid. Do you remember when he secured the Void Spirit kill?
Yeah.
He's had some really good steals. It's been like Spin, Roar, and now Toss as well is really good. Avalanche, if he ever gets it as well, is fantastic. And although it doesn't really look like a great Rubik game, he's making it one. Which I think is probably the best compliment you can get as a Rubik player. They see the Void Spirit here with the ward.
Dissimulate, but now he doesn't have that jump away. Like, Sam H could just be ready. He's got hookshot available, but
Oh, no.
good Aether Remnant, good ult. Oh, hookshot stops a Rolling Boulder in from this Earth Spirit. They'll get the kill on the nuts. Sam H with the Sunray on him still dies to the Maledict procs. So Wanuel tries to do all he can, but there's the Fable. Toss comes through. Dissimulate backing off.
I'm absolutely livid that Rubik didn't steal Death Ward.
Yeah,
That is
could've been a big
unacceptable.
turnaround.
I mean, Toss is obviously really good, and I don't think he wanted to get rid of it, but it's all about that highlight reel, play hard. And Toss isn't going to get you on the highlight reel. Death Ward is, you know?
Okay, fair.
What's
like
our
Toss
what's our next chat interaction here? We've got a break.
Okay. Type 1, if you want Mo solo cast. Type 2, if you just want him doing a little bit of the play-by-play, we'll kind of switch it off, feel it out, you know, do our thing. And Type 3, if you want neither of us to cast.
Oh, Type 4, if I admit nothing but my sadness that you're gone. What a line.
Type 5, if friends, let's skirmish.
The best one, I'm telling you. Oh, Toss spot lane. Toss him back. Oh, no.
No, he'll just die to the Dissimulate.
Dire's middle tower
I was really hoping the Rubik was going to toss him back before he landed.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Because that
attack.
can happen.
So KYXY goes up towards top. He
Radiant's bottom tower
has less farm than this Rubik, by the way. Which is nuts.
It's not going well, is it?
No.
Radiant are
For
scared.
KYXY at least. But again, the big thing is that the two cores on the Dire side are having a really great time. This Jug is going pretty much untouched so far. Oh my god, have you seen what he's got queued up, Jug?
Kaya Yasha.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm so excited. Surely this is a meme. Has he got Battle Fury coming out? Because he's got all the components.
He does. I believe he does.
Where's his courier then?
Or he had it queued up. Is he just going to stop it? No. Now he's got Diffusal?
I mean, he's next to the secret shop, so I'm assuming he's going to buy Battle Fury. Then he's thinking about what he wants to buy next.
Avalanche and Toss. It's Blink
who
Dagger
cares
already
about that,
here
though?
for the Tiny. It's kind of important.
Oh, that Tiny has Blink already.
Yeah.
Oh, that is important.
Hey, they're both just as farmed as this Beastmaster.
I mean, like you said, though, Sam H on the Clockwork is the big one. He's he's really struggling to get anything done this game. Like, how is he supposed to kill Void Spirit? He can't. The only hero he can really kill is like Witch Doctor, I think, and even then, I think he dies to Maledict and right clicks from the Witch Doctor.
He hasn't exactly done much. I will say though, the Phantom Lancer scam, he's got a good chunk of farm. Sanjin Yasha already. 7k.
I like that he's not going for diffusal. I think it's really important when you have so much magic damage on your team already. You don't need the diffusal magic damage. You need to go like raw right click with like butterfly and things like that.
Cast Aether Remnant. Hook shot comes in from Sam H, but I don't know where that was going.
Skem's in trouble.
Avalanche toss. Skem saved via the Sunray. Hustler taking a lot of damage. He'll end up dead. Play hard. Steals the Maledict. I feel like this one's pretty good.
He actually got hit by level 4 Maledict and the Avalanche toss. I thought he was going to die, but with the S and Y giving him that little bit of extra HP, really helping out there.
And the Sunray keeping him up.
And the Sunray, yeah, of course. Because without the Sunray, he probably dies. But
Alacrity just got hit with a level 4 Maledict, and Playhard just stole an Aether Remnant. So they're going to go after Nuts as well as Alacrity. Omnislash committed to Sam H. So that's just the Clockwork getting hit hard like that. Wanuel now on the run. Boulder Smash flies through, hits Alacrity all the way towards the back.
Sam H just runs in. He's like, yes, I can finish off the Void Spirit that can roll his head across the keyboard and escape. And yeah, in comes the Omni Slash, and he's 100% toast.
Neon just backing off this engagement while Skim continues to farm.
So all the net worth difference at the moment is between like the POS 2s and the POS 3s. So although the cores are relatively close, like the position 1s, I mean, in comparison to each other, the tempo heroes from our side are playing like they've got so much more farm to work with, right? Which I think is so important here. Because even though Beastmaster's not having a great time, he's still doing much better than the Clock.
Hook shot comes through onto the Beastmaster, but Cask, that'll bounce around a little bit. Aether Remnant pulls in Yopaj.
I love that Clock takes almost next to no damage from them, but because it's level 4 Maledict, he still loses almost half his HP.
Telekinesis onto the Void Spirit. If they can get the Geomagnetic Grip, they will, but he'll use himself up. He's still dead. What a play hard skill. Aether Remnant again.
Yeah, good cogs from Sam H there to push him as soon as he comes down from the Yules, because otherwise he's going to use the Simulate, use Astral Step, and get out on the Void Spirit. So really well played by Sam H there. And you know, you do have to say that Alacrity on this Void Spirit has been doing a really good job of pushing the hero to the limits. But they managed to put a collar on him there.
Skem's gone into a hood.
Really? Why?
It's a Vambrace though. That's nice.
Maybe, I mean, the hood's good if he feels like the game's really going to kick off in like the next 3 or 4 minutes. But if not, if he's just like farming jungle and not going to join fights, I really hate this hood. It's the same as the PL we saw the other day. I can't remember who that was.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I can't remember.
But like, he picked up the hood and then just farmed jungle. And it was completely pointless.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. It was Palos.
Yes, that was it. VT faded top lane.
In some trouble. Ooh,
oh, he can just spin TP. No.
That was really well done. He sidestepped that.
Yeah, but Sam H, even if he lands that hook shot there, it's not a kill. Because he's still going to spin TP after the hook shot. You have to save the hook shot for when he uses TP. Otherwise, you're not finding the kill.
Over mid, meanwhile, Earth Spirit caught, but the Magnetize is down, so KYXY, he gets killed, and they're going to go for more. Telekinesis, Blade Fury right on Alacrity with the Avalanche. He might get another with the Witch Doctor.
I think Yopaj dies, though.
Oh my god. So play hard, and I'm trying to comprehend this. He goes into the Blade Fury, steals the Avalanche at the same time, and throws Avalanche on top of the Void Spirit.
Yeah.
As he's on top of him with the Blade Fury, and the team follows up.
And because he has the Arcane Supremacy as well, I don't know how this works, but I don't know if the stun, because the stun duration gets extended by the Arcane Supremacy on Avalanche, I don't know if it like constantly stuns, or if it still has downtime like the original Avalanche.
Wow. Playhard's playing out of his mind, man.
Yeah, he's playing really well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But again, remember, they could have killed the Jug top as well as all that, right? Like, it's great that they got those kills mid and everything, but the fact that the Jug is still alive is the big one. Because he's really farmed. Like, he's the most farmed hero on the map.
Ooh. They might get him still. Omni-Slash on a Sam H. Try to mitigate it. Sam H, one shot from dead, survives. Now goes into the Blade Fury. They'll use the Supernova, play hard, in a lot of trouble. Hookshot comes in,
They need
and
the
the Cogs. Egg,
No
it blows up.
way.
They get the kill on a VT. Faded, they look over at Hustler. He'll fall as well. And Nuts, he's got this ulti continuing to go, doing a lot of damage, but not enough damage. Down goes Nuts. They look over at KYXY. Battery assault on him. He'll end up falling. That's going to be 4 dead on the side of Reality Rift, potentially even a 5th if they can catch Alacrity here and dissimulate over to the side. Ooh. Goes down south. They're pinging it out. Cogs used, and they spot him. Battery assault. They've got him. Question is, can they kill him? Dissimulate once again. Astral Step makes some distance. Doesn't have a TP for 12 seconds, so it's still a problem here for Alacrity, and it ends up being the full team wipe. Fadebolt finishes him off.
Oh, and he manages to seal Aether Remnant on the Rubik just before he dies as well, which is really good. I was about to say a sick play for TNC because it was Sam H, but you know, that was a long time ago now. Yeah, really well played though by the Radiant side on Neon. That was a sick play with the egg into the cogs. It just pushed them away so they couldn't finish the egg off in time. And then as soon as the stun goes off, like the Jug is just completely dead. There's absolutely no way. And you're really feeling the effect of how strong the PL can be now though. This hook purchase.
Rolling Boulder out. Aether Remnant that's been stolen keeps him there for so long. They'll claim the bounty. They'll get the kill. Hookshot thrown, but hookshot not landed.
And I talked about this hood on the PL being, you know, if it was going to kick off in the next 3 or 4 minutes, it would be really good. And it absolutely did. So, fair play to this game. Great purchase from him.
Sam H, he's in here. Got Cogs around Alacrity. Rolling
One right
Boulder
here.
forward. Geomagnetic Grip hits the Tiny. And, ooh, the roll hits. Magnetize used. So
Yes,
Hustler in
stones,
some
though.
trouble, and he'll end up dying. Really well done by Neon to take over this game for the moment.
Yeah, and back to my original point, I was going to say, you're seeing the effect of this PL now that they can't deal with the illusions. So when this PL starts to attack people and all these illusions come out, they can't find which one the right one is. They're really struggling. And this Void Spirit's died like 2 or 3 times in a row now. And he's so far away from this axe. He was having a really good game before. Like, look at Sam H's net worth. Remember how far behind he was?
Yeah,
Like, the
he
last
shot
5 or
up.
10 minutes or so, it's just all Neon. They're playing incredibly well. And he's even got this Halberd as well on the clock. So this, like, raw right-click damage build from the Jug just isn't going to work now. Or at least if it does, it's not going to be as effective. And this Halberd pickup is actually really good, not just for the effect on the Jug, but also the status resistance against the Raw, against the spells from the Void Spirit, the Tiny. It just buffs him up as well. I feel like a lot of clock players just oftentimes will just build a hood just because it's like the go-to. And they don't really think about it, but this Halberd pickup's really smart.
So they go towards top. They'll look for Alacrity once again, but double Astral Step. Oh! Phantom rushes past the Aether Remnant. Now the hook shot lands. Geomagnetic Grip is out onto this Void Spirit. They'll kill him again.
And this is the Neon we saw in the series the other day as well, though. They are absolutely relentless. And Yo-Patch, again, on this Earth Spirit, he's 9-2 and 14. He's in a
Slash
bit of trouble
onto
there.
Yo-Patch.
Okay.
Get the kill. We'll steal the cast, though, and that's thrown right back at Nuts. He goes into the Glimmer Cape, trying to survive, but still surrounded, and ends up dead.
Maybe a little bit too excitable there on Yo-Patch. Just rolling into a Raw and an Omni Slash.
I mean, he gets the Omni Slash and the Roar to be used on just him.
And Phoenix thinks they must have warded down here somewhere. He just doesn't know where. And he finds it. What a player. Maybe he does know. I'm sorry, Janwell. I don't know how... Is it Hanwell? Janwell?
I think it's Wanuel.
Jesus, I didn't even... That didn't comprehend my tiny brain saying it like that.
I think.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm probably wrong. Nobody's corrected me in chat yet. I feel like it's one of those names where if I really did get it wrong, people would be all over me for it. You're going to get the tier 1 over bottom.
We've got some downtime now. Is this another chat interaction moment, I think?
Somebody said, so Hood is useless. Like you said, idiot Castro. Like I said, dude, it's either top or bottom. That's all you get. Meanwhile, telekinesis, void spirit. Oh, avoids the rolling boulder with the astral step.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, Earth Spirit's level 18 now as well. His magic damage is going to be off the walls. And he actually... Oh, he gets the last hit on the yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go over. A hook shot comes in from behind them from Sam H, who gets tossed up. They kill off Playhard. He'll buy back. Supernova will pop. That stuns up the Witch Doctor. And that's it.
They needed the egg to go off, like go down sooner, so that when it exploded, it would be quicker in the fight.
Yeah.
But the Phoenix wanted to use the Sunray first, just to try and keep his Rubik alive. Great Omni Slash though by Juggernaut, just blows up the Rubik straight away, and they take the numbers fight, and it forces the Rubik to buy back. But now, if they get the tier 2 off this, it doesn't matter if Jug has Aegis. Like, they're gonna force you to come back here. Jug has TP, he's gonna have to use it, otherwise this tier 3 is gonna start going down. There's a DD on the Earth Spirit.
Telekinesis, rolling boulder in, Alacrity dead. Down he goes.
He's gonna have to buy back.
Did he steal Aether Remnant there again? Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Jug's still not here, and they're just gonna go after KYXY.
Yeah, he has to buy back here.
Force the buybacks, TP over from the Witch Doctor. Now they look over. Hustler tosses Sam H, but there's the 4 staff. Aether Remnant doesn't land. They've got the Yules. Jug's coming from behind. The courier's coming in. And ooh, there was a hook shot as they try to run away from this one. Sam H looking like he's going to die. But the rest of the team's disengaging.
I think that's an okay fight, though. The fact that they get the Void Spirit buyback in trade for the Clockwork. They're playing on the other side of the map as well, right? So RR, they find the kill, but they can't really get anything from it. There's no objective to take here. Enchanting... Sorry, quicken enchant for the Radiant side. I wonder who takes that. If it's like the Rubik, potentially? Or if they want to give it to the Phoenix? Yeah. They could even give it to somebody like the Clockwork, I think is pretty good. Because it gives you some extra HP regen, which is nice. Who's going to start building BKBs and things first? Is my big question.
Ooh,
so Earth's...
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Okay,
attack.
Earth Spirit's got one queued up. Void Spirit's still trying to go for that Axe.
Radiant's
I feel
bottom
like
tower is
we've been saying that forever now. Orb of Destruction for the PL is insanely good.
Yeah,
Is he...
that is a good one. He's not going to hold it, though.
Oh, is he giving it to the Earth Spirit? Okay. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure... Oh, yeah, he did take it. Right, okay.
Fuel's out onto this Rubik, but you've got Skem, who's hit with the Primal Roar. He did Abyssal this Jug. Now he's tossed up, and he's just dead. Supernova comes in. They'll get the kill on a Hustler, and the Supernova will pop. VT Faded in some trouble. Blade Fury on the run. Rolling Boulder comes in and hits on a KYXY. Sunray on the 2 of them. Astral Step now going after Juan Yuel. VT Faded taking a lot of damage. Sam H, though, the right click's coming from VT Faded to finish him off. But it looks like they'll at least lose the Aegis. Juan Yuel finally falls. 3 heroes on the side of Neon Esports without buyback. Blade Fury into the TP out by this
Oh my god,
Rubik.
the cask. It bounces between them every time!
Ooh.
I was surprised they didn't try
Courier?
and go for more there.
Oh my god, if he had just been able to hit that courier with the Ags.
Yeah. VT Faded is so strong now, though, with this Butterfly. Because the PL's gone Abyssal.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They have no real way of killing him anymore. Your Jug's absolutely huge. Because the PL's going to be missing a third of his hits against the Jug. Which is just... That's not okay. And a lot of the magic damage he can just take off with Spin. So there's not a great amount anymore that they can do about this Jug. Yes, they got him the first time, but he had Aegis. The only reason he was still... He died the first time was because he knew he had the Aegis. Great initiation though by Tiny in the first place. And I'm understanding more and more as we watch these games why this hero is so popular. He, like, at all points in the game, he's strong, and he always has kill threat.
What does PL need now?
I think he has to go MKB. Yeah, he's got it queued up. They need a way of being able to deal with the Shug Butterfly. Otherwise, he's just going to start to get completely outscaled. And he almost has Ags on the Jug as well. So these supports that he's been Omni slashing at the start of fights will now die just to the Swift Slash. Also, the PL at the start of that fight, I think it was Skem. You can't run into the Beastmaster like that. He was only controlling his hero and not the illusions, so it was so obvious which one was real. You can't just give it away as free as that at the start of the fight that you're the real PL.
Mm-hmm. They might find nuts. Hooknesis, hook shot. Not sure they needed the hook shot, but it's not a long cooldown. Doesn't matter.
I mean, they smoked for that though, so that's probably the best case scenario for Reality Rift. That the Witch Doctor's the one that breaks it and gets killed. Yeah, they'll be absolutely fine with that. How much does this game just feel like PL versus Jug though? This net worth distribution is crazy. It's almost even, like with every single position, apart from like 5.
Steals the Astral Step. Play hard, allowing them to get the kill there onto Alacrity. They have the Abyssal Blade, and well, the Dissimulate won't be enough.
Great pick off by Neon. Because Alacrity, again, is trying to push his hero as hard as he can. And that is a 90-second death timer because of his buyback before.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much they can get out of this, though. Probably not a huge amount. Maybe like bot tier 2. That's probably about it.
Abyssal Blade next for the Jug. 3k in front of this this PL, by the way. Really out-farming him.
But when the Jug gets MKB, I think he's in a much better position. Like, the 3k doesn't really matter too much then.
You mean when the PL gets MKB?
Sorry, when the PL gets MKB, yeah.
They're going to fight over mid. Sunray, Primal Roar used onto the Rubik, who survives via the Glimmer Cape, but now the Omni Slash comes in, or was that the Swift Slash? It was the Swift Slash.
He still has the Omni Slash. This is the Omni Slash.
Omni Slash, bouncing around, doing a lot of damage. Not enough, though. There's the Abyssal Blade into the Blade Fury.
But this
Get
Butterfly
the kill
is just...
onto the Jug. Doesn't look like it. They might need to back off. And Swift Slash was up once again. Also taking some damage. They've disarmed the Jug. They look over to kill the Tiny. They've got it. Rolling Boulder misses everybody. So Eu-VODs is in pretty far and then splits the teams on them again.
Have you ever watched Professional Tag?
Apparently that's it. Skem, I don't think you want to fight like that. Swift Slash used one more time.
But this, I mean, they're casting their spells really well on the Radiant, but they can't deal with the Jug until they have the MKB. It's just impossible to kill. So they can't push for anything more here.
He's almost got it, though.
Yeah, he does. He's really close now. And this is what I mean. When the MKB comes out, this 3k net worth advantage for the Jug doesn't really mean a huge amount. It's nice, but the PL can kill the Jug still when he has this MKB, which he's got coming out in the courier.
Just the 1k lead right now for the side of Neon. It's been a close game. I don't think there's been a huge lead from either side yet.
No, I think the biggest was when the Radiant were rolling around like the 23 to 25 minute mark. Which was probably the big point in this game. That's what the biggest momentum swing I felt was. But still relatively even here, and less than a 1k net worth advantage. Well, because as much as the Jug's ahead of the PL, the Earth Spirit's ahead of the Void Spirit as well. And that's the Phoenix is... Oh. Yeah, he needs this BKB on the Earth Spirit really badly.
What is Rubik going for? Yule's next? I'd love to see him just go Axe.
But like we were saying before, it's not a great Rubik game. There's not a huge amount of amazing steals this game. So I think the Axe goes down in value a lot. Like, obviously, I know the steal cooldown goes down and everything as well, which is nice, but there's just better items to be bought this game, I think. Like, he'll probably go something like Hex as well before the Axe, I would imagine.
Smoke here from Reality Rift. They choose the wrong stairs to go up. They're going to miss Neon by just a little bit. Close, though.
Gee, this Earth Spirit's 11, 3, and 18.
Oh.
The Aether Remnant. Blink. Hustler, though. Hook-shotted. And now they look over at this Phantom Lancer's hit with the Aether Remnant, but the Tiny in some trouble. The Sunray right on top. Jug going down very quickly. They'll take out VT Faded. He's dead for 95. Down goes Hustler. Jug gets nothing.
That was insane. And then he's still rolling here with this Arcane Rune. He's got roll up like every 3 seconds.
Geomagnetic grip on both of them. There's the Supernova. Boulder Smash hit them both. They've got the dust. This is going to hit onto both of them, this Supernova, and it will. KYXY ends up dead. Sunray right on top of the Witch Doctor. 4-0 in favor of Neon Esports.
Friends, let us skirmish. What a fight, though. That was insane. And you see how much damage the MKB can do. And this is what I mean. As much as the Juggler's ahead of the PL, it doesn't matter. Like, this MKB just allows him to rip through this Butterfly now and actually deal damage. And obviously there was a lot more to the fight than just that, but they need this raw right-click damage from the PL to be able to kill him, and it came through in absolute bunches there. Eu-VODs is an absolute monster on this hero, though. He is playing incredibly well. Press 1 in chat if you think this is going to get banned next game. I'm not even going to give you another option. Like, this is incredible.
Still 26 seconds without the Jug. Like, you're going to lose 2 sets of racks here.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack.
He has Death Ward on Rubik. Oh god.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
Here's the highlight reel play that I told you about, dude. It's coming. Play hard. You have to, like, use Death Ward and just stand up from your keyboard. Just, like, walk around your room for a sec and then come back. And Roche is up here as well, so... Neon, although they have the advantage here and they could probably go into the Roche pit, you do still have to be a little bit wary. Because they have the vision control from, like, the Hawk and things on RR. I think it's more important that you just wait for your spells a little bit. Especially the rocks on the Earth Spirit. The Remnants.
Now.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Hawk goes into the pit. Doesn't see anybody in there.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important on Neon not to throw away this massive lead that you've just got. Oh, Timeless Relic for the Radiant side. That's a pretty good Earth Spirit item. Could give it to Rubik or Phoenix as well. They give it to the Rubik, actually. Earth Spirit wants this Quickening Charm. Just for the cooldown reduction on the Stone Remnants. So they haven't got an Illusionist cape yet on the Radiant, which is the biggest thing to look for. Because if this PL gets that, I think his game is unbelievable. They just get one on the Dire.
Could you imagine
But one roll
dropped, like, neutral items?
Yeah. Do you want to trade, Jug? I'll trade you... It's like Pokemon cards when you were younger.
First edition.
I'll trade you Timeless Relic and a Leveler for the... Oh, okay. Well, never mind. There you go.
Opened one of my own packs. Yeah. He's got that and a Leveler. Jesus.
This Illusionist cape is crazy. Why is he not swapping it in? There you go. Good stuff. Thanks, Gay Ben.
Balance in all things. As there must be.
So it's just... Oh, Rubik.
Getting caught.
Oh.
Swift Slash or Omni? Swift Slash. And he's going into the
No.
Abyssal next.
No Death Ward today.
Ooh, Void Spirit. Lotus Orb catches Sam H. Hook shot away. Hits the Witch Doctor across.
If he'd have Minotaur Horn there before he TB'd, I think he gets out. Obviously, it doesn't last the whole TP duration, but...
I'm not sure.
Actually, no, yeah, he definitely wouldn't have got out, actually. That's a straight-up lie by me. That's a really good Void Spirit, right?
Yeah, very good one. And they're in the rush right now.
This
gonna
Rubik
be
doesn't have
big.
buyback either. So this is like the best time for them to try and take this Roach. They have to take the numbers advantage fight. Because if they don't, it's not going to get any easier for them.
But if you're Neon, can you just give up the Aegis like this?
No, they're going to try and contest. They have egg and things around the pit, right? You would assume. Oh, Phoenix used dive, though. They're actually going to give it away. Wow.
It looks like it, yeah. Oh, hook shot. Good positioning from the Witch Doctor, though. So that means Sam H is probably dead here, but Force Staff
Minus
gives him
4.
some distance. Scam moving
Scam's
in. He's doing a lot of damage. Abyssal Blade now follows it up onto this Tiny. They get the kill on the KYXY. They look over at Hustler. They've got the Supernova Omni Slash bouncing around, but if he doesn't get out of this after the Omni Slash, he's in some trouble, and the Supernova lands at the right moment. Oh, dear. So
Cogs?
Sunray right onto the Jug. They've got the
Into the Cogs
telekinesis.
again?
They're doing a lot of damage onto VT Faded, but he gets the Blade Fury off. Maybe needs to leave. However, he doesn't decide to TP out. They got the kill on the Yopaj. They've taken out the Earth Spirit. Alacrity looking for more as he'll jump forward with the Astral Step. Has the Yules into the Aether Remnant. Yopaj moving forward. Rolling Boulder hits onto the Void Spirit.
No
This guy is
way.
out of control. He goes for more. He finds himself
He wants
nuts.
blood.
KYXY in trouble. Hit with the Abyssal Blade. Beastmaster, you're getting run down. You're getting killed off. There's nowhere for you to go. He'll fall again. 100 seconds down, and down goes Nuts.
That was insanely good. Like, you saw the egg explode just as the Jug came out of Omni Slash
Yep.
before as well, right? That was insane. And Yopaj uses buyback, but they get the Aegis, and I think that's 100% worth it. And with the Void Spirit, they know that he just bought out, or at least if they clicked him, they would have seen the Octarine. So I think you have to assume he's bought out. And they know the Beastmaster cooldowns, buyback's on cooldown as well. So Skem with this DD bottled up from the Earth Spirit is just going to finish the game here.
They'll
Unless
attempt to.
something magical happens.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Can they cut the waves at all maybe on the Dire? No, they're not out of their base.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Go for the second tier 4. Smoke. They gotta make a play, and look at that. Rubik just breaks the smoke, blinks forward, has the Dissimulate. They can't get any surprise step here. Swift Slash comes through. They don't have Omni Slash. Blade Fury right on top. VT Faded trying to do all he can to defend this, but they've got the Abyssal Blade as well as the Sunray right on top of the Jug. They'll get that kill. They look over at Hustle. Hook shot hits across onto the Witch Doctor. Supernova down, and Hustle and as well as Nuts. They'll eventually fall here. Boulder Smash hits this Witch Doctor, and GG's been called. Game 1 goes the way of Neon Esports.
This team fighting from Neon was absolutely bonkers this game.